はい、しれとこです。ディビニティオリジナル新エンハンスドエディションをね、やっていきたいと思います。前回はちょうどね、3シールに到着したところで終わってましたね。これからですね、3シールの、シティアウベンチャーをメインでね、やっていこうかなと思います。このゲームね、めっちゃクエストいっぱいあるんでね、一つずつね、ゆっくりクリアしながらやっていこうかなと思います。これじゃない。クイックロードがこれになってるな。3シールだけで多分30個ぐらいクエストあるんじゃないかな。このゲームはね、この3シールをメインにして東西南北とクリアしていく感じになるんでね。どうしましょうかね。ここが犯行現場。そうかそうか。まず犯行現場を見るにはなんとか本部に行かなきゃいけないね。
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a
borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repay.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear. Oh, my story's tired by now. I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times. But what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal. So what do you think? Should I snag?
俺盗むことにそんなこと聞いてくるの？どっちがいいかな。
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish. This man should learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
説得する方向できました。
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another hungry man, you know.
なんかログが今出ましたね。魚泥棒、これか。やめりを説得した。これ何が性格が変わったのか。どっちが上がったんだろう。自主的じゃないね。利他的かな。違う、道徳的だこれ。説得したから。
That thief is free for now, but I thank you for making that would-be thief see reason. That thief is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be until his growling belly seduces him back onto the crooked path. No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
いくらぐらい持ってんだ？あと8位持ってんのか。パン生地かなんかかなこれ。
Honored to meet you. Wish I was a source hunter.
Dangerous
line of work, but it's a damn sight more glorious than being a legionnaire.
ワイン、魚、貝殻。
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up. I'm straight, I'm true. Arrows by the cousins.
1個ありゃいいか。訓練用の剣。
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Watch the undead quiver
いら
in
ない
their
やつとか
moldy
捨て
boots.
てもいいだろうって思うんだけど。
Let's see. Halibut, Don't scuttle away before you've tried some of the ocean's finest bounty.
こいつかな
How many
クソ持ってる
crab
ぞ。
would you like? 3? 11?
いらねえから売っちゃえ。いらねえな、こいつと。ラスコ。この辺とかもきっと修理じゃねえや、なんかクラフトとかで使えるんだろうね。今度なんか後で使えるかな。訓練用の両手剣いらないかな。シャベルはもっとこう、お、いいね。矢尻は何かに使うかな。購入とかで、あ、買い戻すで買えるのか。これ何に使うんだろう。お金大量に手に入りましたけど、これ売ってよかったのかな。まあ
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
渡しとこうか。アクション。
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens.
まだ重量としては余裕があるけどね。あ、これお金別々なんだ、持ってんの。ゴブレットなんかクエスト品だったら嫌だなと思うけど。ここか。オレウス隊長がいる場所。まずは軍本部ってとこに行きましょう。お、パティケーキ。これ多分パンケーキ覚えられるんじゃない？ OK。アップルパイ生地が覚えられる。エスメラルダの店。あ、これ盗む扱いになるんだ。情報量多いな。エスメラルダがチェックついてるってことは重要人物か。足遅いな。また軍本部に行ってみましょう。
Can you spare a coin? One coin or two, noble spirit? May the soul of Astarte smile upon you. Oh.I am a happy man, and certainly a humble one now.
こういうゲームはね、物乞いに金をやると情報が聞けるって定番ですからね。万人像、あ、これクエストだ。万人像ってなんか見たぞ。
They told me that I would fire. The most thorough cleanser was my method. But as my thank you, kind one.
やっぱり喋る彫刻だ。物乞いは彫刻の言う通りに彼の財産を全てを焼き尽くしたと言った。
Ah, cruel fortune.
シールのクエストは終わらっと消しとこうか。わかんなくなるから。で、制作でレシピが増えたんだね。あ、でも、生でいけんだ。じゃあ小麦粉と水。なるほどね。
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they? Some of the richest people in the world are also some of the most miserable. Gold can purchase...
植物的の性格が増えたな。これなんだ？スリが1増加する。幸運が1増加する。追加的。
Have some pity.
Good to have you back, Source Hunter. Source Hunter's here to...
他もは通れないのか。
Salutation! You don't look like you're quite ready to head out ice and sail.
これだけできるようになったか。いけるけど、やばそうだね。まずは村のクエストを一通り終わらせて、多分シティアドベンチャーとかだから。
About this!
I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
To the barracks!
It's not as bad as all that.
Face furious.
レアトール
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that...
Hey, who's that then? Come on.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree. I tapped her on the shoulder to...
Bit Tully right in the face, she did.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not...
Well, that's to be decided.
あ、これ仲間になるキャラクターか。
She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning.
That's a mighty big if.
Can't say I'm surprised. You wouldn't want an untamed thing like...
If I've got my say... Ice blue eyes, narrow beneath a heavy brow, streaked with sweat and dust.
Her brow knits together. I am Bear Daughter. I have not come... And you are a source hunter. This woman here, the one who now plots her revenge. She crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would not hurt an innocent Screech woman on purpose. But soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant for dogs.
Say, Source Hunter, do you reckon the vendor's got any rather large, burlap sacks lying about? And where's the nearest river anyhow?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's
After all, a fearless hunter might...
Well, that's a relief, ain't it?
Okay.
Heed me, Source Hunter.
仲間になりましたね。弓使いか。キャラ被ってる。もう被りだぞ。
I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees. If you say it is so, then where...
To
アクションで、ベアトールに送る。
That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
キャラクターの装備を見ますか。武器は
That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
インベントリー。ロデリックが
Sorry, sir.
いろいろ装備持ってた気はする。ない。そうさんと古い古風な片びら。
Sorry, sir.
うん。防御機はマイナス 1.15 か。結構きついな。あれっとは20でしょ。ないな。防御機高度優先度1。AP 使用ベアトルの鎧そこそこいいね。他は持ってないのか。やっぱりあれですね。完全に弓系の職業だね。アイテムインベントリー。カバンの中何入ってんだろう。何も入ってない。リダレクションあるんだ。設定しとくか。リダレクションスキルどんな持ってんだろう。車種だけだね。ステータスはほぼちょっと疲れたと丸かぶりじゃねこれ。これ何。より強力な装備がいる。防具はなし。車種は2か。輪郭はなし。安定が2なんだ。回収1日悪臭最悪ですね。これでもね能力としてはいいんだよね。スカーレットはロデリックが主人公だから一応2人。軍本部来ましたね。2階かな。ある。
How can I help you, my friend? But certainly. What would you like? Oh, I am but a wizard. A guardian of man and beast. And indeed, my task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature. The very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by D. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which, to my great regret, none. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's such magic is a gift. To tread upon the realm of, to be out in the night. To stop, but of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potion. Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchant me, and I'm my own wizard, you know, by all means. Of course. I hope your investigation fares well. I can but piece together what few more. They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room on the ground floor where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour, it took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. How and why he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before. I myself have none. Even though the rest of the town has already mentally tried and convicted Jake's... Now, it may well be established that she is, in fact, the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this... I can't say much more, but that they're madmen. All the more dangerous to us because of their alliance with what should be a natural enemy. And what might those be? Those who are raising the dead dwell among us. They simply must be. But even though I've spent many a night leaping from tree to rooftop, the enemy is wily. They know us better than we know them, and they've found ways to avoid both detection and distrust. Yet, you have a flair for understatements, Hunter. Until they conclude what mischief they intend to see through. Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of... How can I help you, my friend?
深夜殺人あるいはジェイク議員の殺害現場である部屋を見たという。そして彼はソースの力が使われた痕跡をしっかりと見たそうだ。自分の目で現場を見に行こう。アルーはサイシールにある軍本部の会長オーレウスと話をするように言った。まずそうね、キングクラブインにある殺害現場を調査するためにはオーレウスの許可が必要なようだと。アルーがジェイク殺害の容疑者として最も疑われているのは妻のエスメラルダだと教えてくれた。だがアルーはこれに関して疑問を抱いているようだ。エスメラルダは女ソース使いだろうか。判断はこの手に委ねられている。町の広場の近くにある彼女の店へ行って直接話を聞いてみた方が良さそうだ。アルーはジェイク殺害の夜何が起こったのか話をしてくれた。2人の、街灯を身にまとった者が家に入っていった。その後3人目が部屋に入った。それからすぐに争い合う音が響き渡った。宿の主人が駆けつけた時には部屋はめちゃくちゃに荒らされ、ジェイクの死体だけが横たわっていたと。パクっていいのかな。パクっていいのこれだけか。
うー
なんかうーってなんこれ。今回はパクらずに行こうか。難易度高くなるとね、お金とかが必要だったりするからね、パクった方が。下に降りてきた。開けるのも NG。ここは NG じゃない。オーレスどこ？オーレスいなくね？いたいたいたいたいた。
What have we here then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, gods above!Some politician snaps it and everyone's in an uproar.
はい、ジェイク殺人について聞いてみましたけど。
I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bolt never.
あんまりよく思ってないみたい
I
で
want
す
to be
ね。
kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not the scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Esmeralda is Jake's wife.
エスメラルダはジェイクの妻なんだね。
Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion. If you must.
うわ、いっぱい聞けるな。めちゃめちゃどうでもいいことばっかりだ。一番の問題ってとか。
Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy.
アンデッドのせいでこいつらが駐留してんだずっと。
Those brain feasting freaks out there keep on coming, and it takes all the sword arms and all of our. How am I enjoying it? Spoiling for a fight, Hunter. Are you? Stinks of fish, reeks of orcs, and on a good day the wind disperses the stench. We are the pride of Riverlon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and lurk in corners like some I could mention. No, we protect the civilized from the barbaric, and we do so. I'd say they are looking for weak spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of our. Yes. And he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat.
はいと、ログアップデート来たね。オーレス隊長と会い、彼はキングクラブインのジェイク殺害現場を調査することをしぶしぶながら許してくれた。彼はソースハンターをひどく嫌っているようだが、気にしないようにしよう。今は調査を行う時であり、新たな友人を作る時ではないと。ああ、牢屋があるんだ。
Quiet! No talking to these.
なんかできそうだな。
Source hunter or no, not a single.
ゲーム特有のあれですね。勇者が漁りまくると問題になるやつ。とりあえず2人目仲間にしたけど、なんかこんなやつじゃないやつもいいんだけど。魔法使いが欲しいな。あとは動物語が喋れるキャラクターが欲しいですね。まあ、もしくは誰か育てて動物語喋れるようにするか。遠距離2人、壁役1人って感じだね、今のところ。ここだね、キングクラブイン。違う、ここじゃない。あ、観光現場って言ったからここだね。
Hello, proportionate one. I'm a painter by trade, as you can see, but a cartographer at heart. I travel around Andervale, mastering my craft and finding new subjects to add to my little.
レベル2って書いてあるね。全部のキャラクターにレベルでもあんのかな。
Oh, hello.
What are ye staring at? Captain Jack's the name. Go, scallywags.
この人に話すと、あれですね、仕事を触れるのか。他にも仕事触れる人が確かね、こっちのキングクラブインにいたはずなんだよね。昔 PC 版でね、やったんだよな、英語版だけど。から入れるんだろう。まずはでもメインクエストよりもね。
You there. A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the no scratch. It is so much more than a delight. It is Mendius at your service.
薬剤師。
What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be. Oh, it's not merely an opportunity.
Quite right. Adventure.
See here. You and I share the same.
ローズね、スカーレットと話があった。
I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right?
確かにだ。
And I can't say that I have.
Well, don't quarrel about it on my account. Still, even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety? Without
Better to be served than to...
Well spoken. Well said indeed. Life's too short to spend it doing... And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the king crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers guild in... You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you... What a gem of a question. Straight as an arrow.
鋭い参照に値する。全然説明になってねえこれ。抽象的すぎる。
To join the Fabulous Five is to join a fellowship.
これ怪しいぞ。ちょっとサインは待った方がいいな。
Should you spread the word, should you propagate the gospel of the Fabulous Five, by now the genial glow of the fellowship must work hard. Fulfill contracts. Enlist new nuts. They call the undead a problem, my friend. But those who know the ways of the fabulous...
ちょっと待って、ファビュラス5危ねえな。変わったね、今多分いろいろやったから。お、なんだこれ。利他的は、利己的はトントンになったのか。自主的、強制的が増えてるのは前と変わらず。現実的、道徳、道義的、植物的。安定が1上昇する。隠密が1。自ら動くタイプで他人の波に動ける。スピリチュアル、大胆。結構性格バッツリ分かれてますね。
You think you can speak that way to us? Back, demon! Back, or I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all that often, but it's always a pleasure when we do. Medora's the name. Retired, or so the order keeps... Heavens hornets! Let's see, I'm here on... Well, let's call it a loan from a town to the... There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run of... What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say. But it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their... I came south seeking the Legion's help by the skin of my teeth, comrade. The savages were rounding up villages. I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip. Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you... I need a contingent I can trust if I'm to take back the... I've been scouting Sicil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator. Well, you know the old expression. Two's a tea party, three's an in...
Getting ourselves caught up in an entangling alliance.
Well, by the demon's tomb, I never thought I'd live to see a sauce hunter dismiss an comrade. That's what they teach you about. Well, you're lucky we Northies have a certain expression. I'll tell you. Hunter's greetings. So, have you changed your mind about venturing forth? Shield to shield against the... More than I'd hoped, comrade. I don't know what in tarnation's gotten into the townsfolk here. There's Mayor Cecil's doings for one, and the mysteries of our master Thalron for another. And on top of it all, the field... Now, don't get me wrong. I think the mayor's a decent sort, but from what I've heard whispered around the docks, the old guys... I suspect an illegal sauce artifact or substance is at the root of it. Fella seems like a humble doctor,
but I bet my sod he's dealing in something a loose-lipped fishmonger let slip that she'd seen out. Hardly the habit of an innocent healer, I'd say. You mean you don't already know, comrade? Their kind can see in the dark. It ain't that. Well, you know the old expression. 2's a tea party, 3's an invasion.
Another source hunter on the team will...
That's the spirit.
お、仲間に入った。
Watch out! Ready to advance, ready to defend. Ask away, my friend, ask away. It's no coincidence. Way back when, don't let the name days by now, it's more than I'd hope. There's Mayor and on top of it all, the feline menace. More than I'd hope. There's Mayor and on top of it all, the feline menace is lurking at every hearth and shadow. You mean you don't? Now, don't get me wrong, but Fella seems like a loose-lipped, hardly the habit of an innocent healer, I'd say.
仲間になりましたね。どういうキャラクターなんだろう。で3。ああ、完全な脳筋ファイターか。はい、スキル、戦技が2つか。ほぼほぼロデリックとかぶっちゃってるな。両手剣なんだ。メイン火力になりそうだな。魔術師がいない脳筋パーティーだぞ。次にまずは動物語が話せないとダメだね。でだから動物の言葉を
Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, and my word, what passion burns from your eyes. I am Anna. I've cut 1,000 throats.
こいつがファビュラス5の項目なんだ。
Stolen the crown jewels of the Queen of Arata, and with my puppets, when the day
こんなやつ
comes
のと
that
こ入
I
りたくねえ
die,
な。
I contain multitudes, you see, and I am much. But then, Source Hunter, you wandered into this. That I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. I believe I have found that. Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away. Yes, I am part of that band of... You must speak with Mendius.
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
そんな有名な人たちなのこいつら。
What do you mean, not familiar? You expect me to believe you've
全
never
能
heard
者アリ
of
スター。
Alistair the Almighty? Why, I'm only the most famous, and don't forget, I'm the most eminent member of the Fabulous Five to boot. Surely you already know we've been voted the most influential, and your interest is piqued, I see. I'd suggest you have a chat with Mendius outside. A word of warning, though, we only accept the best, and those nasty beasts are hardly worth my time. Though I suppose I'll step in.
戦おうとはしてないと。
A source hunter? Been at the King Crab nearly 10 years. I think I'm one of the last folks to... Though that's the question, isn't it? What? I was washing up and nudging the last of the lushes out of the door when a cloaked woman rushed in right past me. I never got a good look at her. Damn my eyes. But I figured the way she disappeared... Lucky for the perpetrators, I was rinsing bottles and... Secrets. The likes of which I doubt you could even...
こうやって話を聞いていいわけですね。両手剣。マドラーのルディン。攻撃力高っ。攻撃力が28。ああ、中級スキルも覚えてんだ。一気に見ちゃったら戦技これだけだからな。むしろこっちがメインになってる気がするもんね。
The closest I've got to live match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Careful now.
あといくつで上がるんだ。あと2000か。
Pointless chatter with strangers does so. How curious of you to show interest. Can I tell you?
A source hunter?
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder. Not exactly the friendliest block.
ここで開けられるようになりました。殺害現場。
Hearty welcome to the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure to have you. You look like you could use a round or three, so what'll it be? Have a seat and stay a while. The name's Ivad. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I've been offering the weary travellers. All you see before you is the manifestation of my great grandpappy Horatius Dungeness's noble vision. Beer and naps for everyone. No questions asked. Well, between you and me, things have been rather slow since the incident. Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business, you know. That room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman, though I regret to say I can't say exactly who. This inn isn't in the business of asking many questions, if you know what I mean. She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full. I saw one other figure going. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. I jumped up and grabbed. By the time I burst into that room, whoever done it has escaped through the window. But I saw nary I saw when I looked at Councillor Jake. That poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it my business to say anything, but after all that's happened, Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know. He's called the Duke of Ferrell. A high title for a low man. If you haven't yet asked him about Esmeralda, I'd recommend it. 3 hopeless sailors.
ああ、仕事ダメなんだ。中入れた。音楽がニャカニャニャカ言ってる。毒だねここ。炎の魔法とか使えるキャラいればいいんだけどね。とかないかな。あ、持てないんだこれ。爆発で燃やそうかと思って。スイッチとかがあるわけでもなさそうだね。アップは分かってんだけどね。中見ますか。なんだ今の。おお、なんだ今の。あ、そうかそうか、これでストーリーが進むんだな。
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Terrible, terrible, terrible. By the quill that lasts a billion
これハリーポッターで出てきたやつじゃね。
Two Rivalonian. Oh yes, 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 yes. Proper introductions. Zigzags the history. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, how you got here on such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vessel. Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. positively. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. Something to show, don't tell. I always
think that imp may be quite.
おお、これ何があるんだろう。
You saw.
なんか更新してる。キングクラブインにあるジェイク議員の殺人現場を訪れた。残された痕跡が血みどろの事件がこの場所で行われたことを物語っている。議員の遺体を調べるまで決定的な結論を出すわけにはいかないと。こっちは3シールにいた次の瞬間異世界のような領域に来た。そこにはインプのジックザックが終焉の時についてぺちゃくちゃと喋っていた。これは夢か、それともインプが言っていたように終焉の時に本当に到達したのだろうか。ジックザックの望遠鏡の時コムを目にした。宇宙の心臓部に開いたコム、これは何を意味するのだろうか。なぜこんなにも心を恐怖で乱されるのだろう。さっきのブワーってのは何だったんだろう。
The portal! It's quite sprung to life. Just you! Those torches! A light! This portal! Goodness me, how right you are! There's so much to take in. It is the void itself! The dragon that is divine. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. It's not that I believe, it's that then, no longer than a few mere moments after you are, though I cannot say for certain. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your... But why spoil them after you?
ポータルじゃ行ってみますか。よいしょ。我々が来たことで終焉の時が伸びているのだとジックは言った。ということは終焉の最後を遅らせていることになるのだ。これが事実かどうかわからない。だがたった今、解除されたこのポータルの先に一体何が広がっているのか知りたい。進むのだ。手だねこれ。両手だ。ホームステップ。
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
なんかいっぱい手みたいなのがあるね。リーダーが近くにいる負荷がかかってるのか。あ、式を1個入れたもんな。なんかでかいトレントみたいなやつがいたね。魔術師が欲しいな。
As surely as you are here.
Astounding! Unbelievable!
You have brought guests at...
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of...
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
なんでこの意味深なこと言うんだ。
A stone. So...
不活性の石みたいなのが。
It was a stone. that caused the great shock of energy. Not like this, no. What never had I experienced something so, but yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not...
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how? Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
言ってることよくわかんねえ。作品って何のこと言ってんだ？
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me.
お前もわかんねえこと言わないでくれ。
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus,
ああ、なるほど。時の織物、そのタペストリーを怪我しているドラゴンをどうにかせよ。ドラゴンというか何かがいるからどうにかせよと。
I see what the void would shrink. Starstone
ドラゴンが近づいてきているのは結果か。じゃあ誰かがそれをソース使いがやってるからどうにかしてくれと。
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the... If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone...
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have...
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we please, our most mysterious guest.
なぜかジックザクが進行役になっちゃってるんだけど。
Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help?
Not but a moment ago we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
Something for you if you're up to the challenge.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible.
ロテリット現実的、で進めていこうかな、性格的に。時の空間から、無数の糸を織る時の織人と会った。彼女が言うには、我らはスターストーンとつながっており、この石の反応により彼女が擦り切れた時の織物を修復することができるのだという。ストーンが間違った者たちの手に渡る前にもっと多くのスターストーンを見つけなければ。時の織物には全ての歴史、生き物のことが記されているにもかかわらず、我らのことは記されていないのだと時の織人が教えてくれた。なぜ自分たちだけが例外なのだろうか。待って、パクリよ。
The glint in your gaze and the snow with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll... But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I...
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. I honestly don't know.
Like the imp said from the ballista operator? Shoo, neither do I. But the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time, this in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you we may not understand. Wouldn't it just... Would that I had just like yourselves, stars. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world. Ruins,
なるほどね。遺跡みたいなところで見つかる。
of long forgotten evils. Those are the dens. Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things, but of course I... So, gather, lonesome, observing the frontier of creation. Surf... Well, yes, actually. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the weave. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivellon, I hope he'll be able to help you as...
ジップザックは終焉の時とリベロンの間をどのように移動するのか教えてくれた。2つの場所を好きなようにができるのだ。そして彼はさらに多くのスターストーンを集めればコムによる、時間と空間の破壊を避けることができると再度教えてくれた。
It shall be my pleasure, Sir-Etok. I'll embroider it in the first... How welcome you are upon this... In the ethereal... The drift of continents through changing seas. Except, it seems... Ask, and I shall answer. I am the weaver of time, as I have told you. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Perhaps we are one and the same. Am I the beginning? Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and a hidden answer lies behind this veil of it. I believe that starstones will not lead you to new places of what... Oh, Hunter, I have no need for company. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship. For you may... Quite so. You're absent. I do not know you. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish. I think that perhaps you can redeem time. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the end of time and what? But suddenly there was you. You who new threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. These starstones. Please seek them so that what it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of...
Good to see you on the shelf.
どうすればいいんだ?
Good to like the imp said to the ballista operator. Shoot. Lonesome. Well, yeah, perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the...
どうすればいいんだ?
I am the last test. The last test. The last test. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my...
クエストではない。出方がわからん。見れば出てるんだ。
Where you arrive at conclusions, I spin origins besides. How might I serve our mission? In the ask, and I shall answer, if I can.
Good to like the imp said to the ballista operator. Shoot. Wouldn't it just like from what this in turn we... Oh, I don't... But like the imp said, so that this in turn we may not understand the how...
インベントリなんかない？ないね。あ？置いてみる。よくわからんけど置いてみよう。